This is just fictional story. It's imaginary. Watch at your own risk. No copyright intended. I only own the storyline, editing, and maybe voiceover if I have to. Deeply sorry for the grammatical errors or any mistakes. This is just purely for entertainment purposes. Thank you. You can mute the video if you only want to peacefully reading.
We should go there some other day. Sophia placed her arm around her BFF's shoulder as she nodded. Of course we should. I also want to go there. Both of them entering the house after coming back from college. I also want to buy some. Why you come late? Sophia and her BFF stopped walking after hearing the deep, cold voice. She then gulped while looking down. It's Sophia's older brother, a man who's then Sophia's father. But it was just 1.5 hours. We went to grab some coffee first. Why are you even making us surprised? Though he is. Now, but still, Sophia being a spoiled daughter and little sister didn't get affected. And now her brother's shaking his head. He was standing there near the stairs, eyes on his sister, wearing his office attire. Seems like he just came back from office, 'cause now it's already 5:30. Sophia should have back around 4. She is standing there awkwardly, Sophia's arm still around her shoulder. Then why you didn't tell me that you will be late? Sophia sighed, walking towards him. And because she didn't let go of her friend, she also couldn't help but follow her. Heart started. She always felt nervous around her BFF's older brother. Even though both their family are close and she being here wasn't something unusual, she usually came like every weekend, or if Sophia told her to. Then both girls stopped in front of him. I thought you will be busy, so I don't want to disturb. Still, you should have told me. I came half an hour earlier, but the maid said you still isn't back. Then slowly, Sophia furrowed her eyebrows. Half an hour earlier? Then why you still didn't change? Her brother rolled his eyes. Is that even important at the moment? Didn't Mom and Dad told you to always inform everything? Sophia sighed, finally letting go of her friend. But it makes the situation more awkward for her. I'm sorry, okay. We didn't plan to stay and drink the coffee at the cafe, but we ended up drinking there and talk. We didn't realize the time. Her brother looked away, but his eyes landed on his sister's BFF for a second. This is the last time you did something like this. Next time, I will tell Mom and Dad. Sophia sighed deeply. Okay, I'm sorry again. Her brother just sighed and was about to go upstairs, but stopped when Sophia said something again. By the way, she will stay the night. We need to finish some projects together, so don't disturb us. Her brother scoffed without looking at any of them. Who want to disturb you? Sophia crossed her arms and then saw her brother walking upstairs. She then groaned after he disappeared. He is so annoying sometimes. She looked back at her BFF, but she then rolled her eyes when she saw her still looking upstairs where her brother just disappeared. She, her upper arm slightly making her groaned. Why you did that? Sophia scoffed. Why can't you look at him when he was here? You got so many changes, yet never used it. She rolled her eyes. Did you really like him? I mean, look at him. He is nothing but annoying and a boring guy. This time she sighed, eyes again looking up at the stairs. Don't worry, Sophia. Sophia looked at her, seeing her BFF's expression changed. I like him, but I don't expect too much, especially for him to like me too. I told you his type won't be someone like me. Sophia rolled her eyes. They're both best friends. They never hide anything, including the time she started feeling something towards her BFF's older brother. But she knows he won't like her, especially because she is like 5 years younger than him. Looking at his personality, He probably likes someone around his age and someone who has the same personality as him. Not a much younger and a bit childish girl like her. I didn't support you because I know he is a boring guy, but that doesn't mean I won't help you. At least, maybe to know how he thinks about you, but you always say no. She sighed. We can't do anything. You can't do any. Blah, blah. Let's just go to my room and start doing the project. I'm tired of always talking about this. She started walking upstairs first while she sighed deeply before following her. Almost 3 hours later, both she and Sophia look at the door when they heard someone knocking. Who? She said a little loud. Do I need to call you both for dinner? Didn't you have your phone and can check the time? She and Sophia's eyes slightly widened as they looking at each other's. This is your fault. We could have finished the project an hour ago if you didn't stop and play. She said, lowered her voice. Let's just go. She stood up as her friend rolled her eyes and stood up as well, adjusting Sophia's hoodie on her. She never brings any clothes because she will always wear Sophia's whenever she come over. Okay, coming, she shouted, so her brother will leave first. The best friends keep giggling every now and then, and it slowly makes the older man who sit opposite of them annoyed. They're just the three of them here because Sophia's parents still abroad for business trips. That's why Sophia's brother got busier because he need to handle their company here himself. Can you both stay quiet while eating? The girls stopped and Sophia rolled her eyes. You're no fun. I pity your future wife. Her eyes slightly widened, and Sophia looking at her while her brother looking up at Sophia after what she said. You, tell me, if you have a husband, would you like if he is boring and never having fun? No, right? Her eyes widened more as she looked at Sophia, catching her slightly smirking. Answer me. As a girl, would you like a boring husband who always do nothing except working and scolding you? She gulped. And she feels Sophia's brother eyes on her now. Yeah. She immediately said that after catching Sophia signaling her to agree with her, before she again looking at her brother. See, even I don't like a boring boyfriend. Maybe that's why you're still single. Just focus on your food now and your education. Don't think I didn't know about your score this semester. Hearing him, Sophia's eyes widened. She started to feel nervous. Why you suddenly talk about focus on your food? Sophia stopped and immediately looked down. And you are not allowed to go anywhere after class for a month. He suddenly said that before standing up, making Sophia and her a bit taken aback and looked up at him. Why he looks so angry? She said inside her head. You can't do that. Me and her plan to go This is not a discussion. Until Mom and Dad come back, you need to listen to me. He then turned before walking away, leaving the dining room. She looked down and saw his food still half done. He didn't finish his food. She looked at Sophia when she groaned. He is Van Dad. She's slowly patting her back, but Sophia stood up. I need to talk to him again. She tried to stop her, who was about to go. Sophia, not now. I don't care, she said before, leaving the dining room, following her brother. She closed her eyes and sighed. This is not the first time she saw the siblings fighting like this, but yet this time she feels a little different. I need to follow her, she said and stood up, running to follow her best friend. She reached there, stopping after seeing the siblings at the distance. In front of his room, while Sophia is speaking, I said, "You can't tell me what to do. I won't listen to you." "Then don't. Bet your father will transfer you to another university abroad after I told him about your behavior." Sophia clenched her hands while her eyes widened. She feel like she shouldn't get involved, because usually their mother who will stop them from fighting. So she just stood there praying her best friend to just stop, because she can never win over her brother. But she is so stubborn sometimes. And that sometimes is now. Go ahead, call them. But just so you know, if I need to move, I will also take her along. Her eyes little, but then closed them. She didn't thought Sophia will say that, and because she closed her eyes, she didn't saw the change in her best friend's brother expression. While Sophia slowly smirking, she always wished to have this opportunity. And if that happens, she won't be able to come here, nor Mom and Dad will be able to see her. She crossed her arms and tilted her head. However, I guess it's a good idea, because if we moved, you won't be able to stop us to do anything. And we also can meet many handsome guys abroad, and we can... You better stop talking. She opened her eyes and decided to walk to them before things get even worse. "I will stop if you..." She stopped when her friend came and then whispering to her, "You will get us to stop it." Sophia rolled her eyes before pushing her hand away. "You just ruined it. Let's just go," she said, and glaring at her brother before walking away to her room, 2 doors away from her brother's. Without waiting for her, she sighed before she followed her best friend without looking at the man in front of her who didn't say anything after she came. But she slightly, when he suddenly hold her arm before she even take her 3rd steps, making her eyes slightly widened, and then she heard his deep voice. "You can't go now, 'cause I need to talk to you." She blinked her eyes and looked down at his hand on her arm. Just like what Sophia said, she always gets nervous around him, but when he isn't present, she's sometimes talking about how she feels to her best friend. "Look at me." She's slowly shaking her head. No, we can talk tomorrow." She tried to get away, but he hurt towards him instead. "I said you can't go before we talk." She closed her eyes, still couldn't able to look at his eyes. "But I still need to do my project. We need to finish it." "Then shouldn't you listen to me so you can go sooner?" She opened her eyes slowly. No, she will be stuttering badly, especially knowing he is not in a good mood at the moment. It will just embarrassing her. And Sophia isn't here as well, making it more difficult. "Let's just talk tomorrow," she tried, her hand away, and immediately turned back when he let her go. But before she can walk away, when the man suddenly held her arm again before turning her around to face him properly. Her eyes, but then something happened. When the man tried to her towards him right when she turned around, because it's so sudden, her leg. And instantly her hand tried to grab something to hold, because she started to. That's when the man realized and immediately tried to stop her, but it's too late and he wasn't prepared. She closed her eyes as she felt the man also fall backwards, because he couldn't stop her from falling and making them slowly. She was preparing herself for getting, and then the man will probably scold her later for not listening to him. But when she thought that would be, something more unexpected happened. When both of them But then she realized she also something other than that. Yet it needed a few seconds for her to realize what is actually that. And her eyes widened the moment she realized that soft thing was. She immediately get up with her already red face, eyes. She wished she can disappear this instant. Meanwhile, the man still, without moving. I'm so sorry. I need to go. Seems like you both. Already. She stopped and looked back while her eyes. There Sophia stood at the distance with crossed arms, smirking and leaning on the wall. She, the man, stood up behind her. I was planning for something slower, but look at you both. She immediately shaking her head. It's not like that was your right. So interesting, her eyes. More. What? What are you talking about? She gulped, now feeling his presence right behind her. And Sophia scoffed, eyes on her brother. I was right that day. It was her right. She didn't know what is she talking about. It was her picture on your phone that day, but you lied saying it wasn't her. Hearing that, her eyes widened again. Can you just mind your own? Now, look, what a weird destiny. She said she liked a boring man like you and thought you won't like her. But then now, I finally got the answer about that girl picture after my plan worked even better. I was so sure it's her because she wore my hoodie. You took that picture secretly. She gulped. Her cheeks turned more red. But she also got, hearing the new unexpected information. What did you say? She liked me? Sophia scoffed. You ignored everything except the part I told you she liked you. At least say thank you, I helped you both. She then turned around, but then stopped before saying something more. While her friend and the man behind her still in utter. I know you were mad before because I said she didn't like a boring husband, and you won't say anything more after I said I will bring along if you make me go abroad. She is my best friend. I will make her stay away from you if you annoy me again in the future. She again. While Sophia again stopped after she took a step forward. Also, me and her will go somewhere tomorrow. You can't stop us anymore. She chuckled before finally walking away, going back to her room as she heard her best friend. Before and think something happened. But instead she saw them on. Her eyes slightly widened when she saw Sophia walking away. She then immediately about to follow her, but stopped because the man behind her again stopped her. But she got more. Him right behind her. She couldn't. Then she got. I guess there's no need to explain anything. Your best friend already spilled everything. But still, I can give you my version if you want. But later. I hate hearing you don't like a boring husband after Sophia mentioned that I was boring, but I can assure you that you won't get bored for the rest of your life. You can't go anywhere. We still need to properly, and you already make me. Now come with your future husband, future wife, to our room. I will make sure you won't wear my sister's hoodie after this.